Premier in the Free State, Sisi Ntombelo, holding an event tomorrow. It'll see 550 young people being placed for training in different sectors. You know, of course, the impact of youth unemployment in our country at the moment. Well, the Premier is here for you now. Sisi Ntombelo is the Premier of the province of the Free State. Madam Premier, good afternoon to you, and thank you for your time on Newsfeed this afternoon. What kind of program are you running from tomorrow?
Yes, Stephen, how are you? Stephen, I'm sure all of us are aware that COVID has made a little bit of mess, especially with unemployment. Of course, as Free Staters, we are also affected, and we are having more unemployment, especially in youth. So we are on war with unemployment youth in the Free State. So we are having several programs. And this is Youth Month. We have started, by searching that what is it that we can do. And in Free State, of course, agriculture was the main thing. So our agriculture has declined. So we are now focusing on rebuilding agriculture in the Free State. That's the first thing that we are doing, and we are going to make sure that our youth must be involved in agriculture. Our youth we must make sure that they get land. We support them in agricultural things. Secondly, today we were launching that our skills development programs with a receiver. So we wanted to make sure that Free State youth must have skills so that they should start assisting the government. And we are doing this with the private sectors, Vodacom, MTN, Standard Bank. Everybody is on board to assist us to fight this unemployment.
How do you select the young people? I'm sure that so many young people there want jobs. What kind of system are you using to select them? It must be very difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult, Stephen, you are right, but we are not doing it ourselves as a government. We are doing it with partnership with municipalities. In fact, we have coordinators across each region, and these coordinators also have coordinators from the municipalities. So we just send us to municipalities so that municipalities must just give us the youth that are supposed to part of the certain, training. For instance, now we wanted all that had math and science. So it was municipalities that were involved. It is them that made sure that we get the students that we have today.
And the aim, you want to get young people into the economy in the Free State. How difficult is it for young people to find jobs there? Like other provinces, got a very high youth unemployment rate.
So I can't hear you.
How difficult is it for young people in the Free State to find jobs?
It's very difficult, Stephen, I can tell you. It's very difficult. As I've also already indicated to you, the Free State is an agricultural area, and the agriculture is declining in the Free State. And it was also a mining. We are also depending on mines, and the mines have also declined. That is why our unemployment has increased. But Stephen, now we have identified land, our own land from the Free State, and we have decided as an EXCO, no, let's make sure that we give our young people land, and we must also give them, necessary tools to assist them. We must also teach them in agriculture. We must just focus in agriculture. And, I was very shocked to see that we have so many young people that are interested in agriculture. We had an activity 2 weeks back, and I was shocked to see they are really for agriculture, and they are prepared to go that way. So I think we are getting there. It's tough, but we are getting there.
You talk about agriculture. I know that your farmers in the Free State have had problems with roads, particularly the R30. It's only a kilometre's worth of road, but it's a very important section of road between Bothaville and Allen Ridge. Are you trying to help your farmers with the problems with the roads in the Free State?
No, Stephen, I'm sure you have seen the problem of R30, and you have seen that farmers were fighting so much because we wanted to close that road, because that road is really bad. Almost 30 people died in that road. But we could understand when farmers were complaining to say, man, we are using this road because of the economy. We can't close the road because of the economy. But now we are working together with them, trying to upgrade that road, and now things are a little bit better. But we are working with our white farmers. Now we have a task team that we have established. We are meeting each and every month. The task team is meeting every month, and they are bringing reports to me, and they are also assisting even our Smolanyana black farmers to say, let's assist Premier, train them, give them skills. You know, it's a nice thing to say, no, we must also now engage with these small black farmers to assist them, so that we must indeed rebuild our economy in the Free State, because of course it's only by agriculture that we can assist in Free State. So we have said, let's go aggressively towards agriculture in the Free State, and of course things are becoming positive for us.
And ma'am, I mean, we have stage 6 load shedding at the moment, stage 6 load shedding tomorrow. You're trying to create jobs in the Free State. How difficult is it to do that when you have so much load shedding? It must be impacting you like it's impacting everyone else.
It does, of course. That is the problem. But fortunately, it's a problem that we have known, that we have prepared ourselves with. It does, Steve. So we are also trying to go the way of solar, because we're also trying to say, these lands that we're having, let's have a solar plant, let's do something. And there are people who are doing presentation. We have also started with other people already. There are some people who have also said, no, let's go solar way, but they are starting to do something. Of course, it's affecting us, but we are not just holding our hands. We are starting to do something about this solar system.
And Madam Premier, the politics in your province at the moment, I mean, the suspended Secretary General of the ANC, Ace Magashule, he's been seen at an EFF event last week. He's still, you know, someone who played a big role in your province. How did you feel when you saw that he'd been to an EFF event?
Steve, you know, I think, you know, every person has his own way of thinking, you know. I don't know, you know, it was a little bit, of course, disappointing, you know, to see him there, but maybe he's having his own reason why he's there, or it was really a little bit disappointing, but maybe he's having his own personal thinking, why was he was there, you know. But it was a little bit disappointing. But let's hear what is it, why he was there.
And I realize you're not the leader. There's an interim provincial committee of the ANC in the Free State. It's quite a complicated position. But I do want to ask if you think the ANC is still going to be in power in the Free State in 2 years' time. There are a lot of people who are very angry with service delivery, and even in Mangaung, people are angry with service delivery. We see that. There was the presidential Mbizo just a couple of weeks ago, people very angry with the situation. In the local elections last year, the ANC got just over 50% of the vote. And I realize a local election is not the same as a provincial election. You saw Mangaung is in administration. How worried are you that your party could actually lose power? It must be very scary.
You know, Stephen, people love the ANC. You know, you can be shocked. The ANC will win the elections. People love the ANC. The only thing that we must do is for us to go to the people, communicate, you know, interact with our people, work hard for our people. But I can assure you, people love the ANC. And what is more difficult, Stephen? If you can go to those people that are staying in the shacks, most of them are from the farms. Most of them, they have worked so many years in the farms. They will come to the townships without having pensions, you know, without having nothing. And all of them are expecting ANC to do something for them. And it's not easy for the ANC. These are the very difficult times for the ANC. And most of them are not paying services, they are not working, you know, and they expect to get service delivery. They don't understand that before you get water, you must pay services, because you know, that water doesn't come just from heaven. That water you must go and fetch it somewhere, there must be pipes, you know, all those things. Electricity, you must buy it from Eskom. All that our people need is for them to have water and for them to have electricity. So it's a process that we must sit down and teach our people, look, for you to have the electricity, municipality must buy this electricity from Eskom. For you to have water, we are not just getting water from the dam. We must get that water, we must have pipes, we must have chemicals, must buy chemicals, and all those things. It's not an easy journey. Whatever political party that can take over, it is still going to experience the very same problem that the African National Congress is experiencing. You know, I'm from the smaller town by the name of Twelling. Let me tell you, Steve, the population of my town is 8,000 to 9,000. I know, you know, 90% of that population depend on the grants. We have 2 schools there. The first one school, Town, is having 34 teachers. Believe it or not, 30 teachers are from outside. 2 teachers are from my place, Twelling. It means two teachers are paying service delivery, the rest are not paying. The other ones are having 28 teachers, and 1 teacher is from Twelling. The rest are from outside. It means 1 teacher is paying service delivery. Then the collection of that municipality, only in Twelling, they are collecting almost 1 million. Not 1 million, 1,000 per month. The whole township, the whole sub-region, sub-municipality is Mafube. Do you hear, Steve? Is Mafube? Salary bill of Mafube is 8 million. The collection is 3 million. Our people are not working. They are depending on the grants, and it's very difficult. But indeed, if you sit down with our people and explain what is happening, they do understand. It is not easy. It's very, very tough. But we must not give up. We must continue to explain to our people. But as long as we can have councillors that are committed, councillors that know they must assist our people, because indeed we are the only hope for our people. Let us not give up. Let's continue to assist our people. And I'm telling you, Steve, ANC, of course it's difficult, but we will survive.
Madam Premier, I really appreciate the time. Thank you for answering my questions. Sisi Ntombelo is the Premier of the province of the Free State. Madam Premier, thank you.